All right, welcome back, guys. Good evening or good morning, because this is 12:26 a.m. Nigerian local time. So, good morning, and how are we doing? So, welcome back to our videos, and this is for the weekly market review. And I'm doing this to represent the first week of first first week of May. Yeah, first week of May 2024. So the price delivery for the first week of May 2024 did not uh take any buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity. So it was how will I say it? It is it's an insider weekly candle. That is a candle that did not take either the high nor the low of the week of any previous week. So it's an insider day candle, and a new week just began, and Monday has traded and closed before recording this video. So this video just take times to come. I don't know, but I'm not going to say sorry for that. But yes, so what I'm looking out for, like I've said in my previous weekly contract that I did, uh, which I did for this week. So we are looking for the overall, that is on a higher time frame perspective, which is from this weekly time frame. Overall, we're looking for sell side delivery. That is, we are looking for price to get lower, and this should be our areas. This should be the area that deliver that lower price delivery, since we leave this high, created a low, although we did not break or we did not have a market structure shift, but this particular area is what leads to this market structure shift. So I am more inclined and in support for price to react off of this area and deliver lower. So if that is the case going forward, so if that is the case going forward, then this week is going to lead us towards this low. And if I am supposed to take out and mark out this week high, which is the week that just ended, this particular week, if we mark out the high and the low, you will see that the new week has taken the high of the week, which is a buy side liquidity, and we have the sell side liquidity. So, and regardless, I'm not looking for this previous week high to be taken, which is the week before the first week of May. So I'm not looking for that week to be taken. Why? Because that week has swept liquidity, and it was delivered and caused by what? FOMC NFP, so which is the non-farm payroll. So that manipulation in price is what lead to that impulsive price swing. And now the Monday we have CPI data coming up this week, which is on Wednesday, and tomorrow we have Jerome Powell speech. So I'm anticipating for CPI to deliver us lower, but that will be more confirmed by the price delivery for tomorrow. So now let's talk about a specific price theory in price. So we have been observing and seeing that price keep what showing momentum for lower price delivery for a long period of time now. If you look at this area where we have this as swing high, if you look at this area, you could see very vividly that we react off of a fair value gap and we deliver lower. This delivering impulsively, leading to the formation of fair value gap, confirm that this is a bearish order block, but not a bearish order block that we use the opening the low, but the one that we use the opening price. Why? Because of how the market delivered, right? We make use of the opening price, which is this red line, and which is the weekly bearish order block. that we are currently traded in right now, and I am anticipating for this week not to close above this bearish order block. Otherwise, that disqualify this whole setup. But um, how am I going to put this? Knowingly, this is a bearish structure in coming up, playing out, because the Monday has already delivered this. And if I am going to be right, Tuesday is supposed to create the high of the week. Wednesday we deliver it lower. So the during power speech, I'm anticipating for it to manipulate and create the high of the week for us to for Wednesday to continue deliver in price impulsively, then which will now be accompanied by the um Thursday and Friday. So I'm basically giving you guys the weekly profile for this new week, which is the Monday has already traded. So I'm basically giving you guys the uh the footprint which I want to see in price for this new week. So if that is what if that would be the case, if Tuesday becomes the high of the week, that will support the idea of as I know of looking for a sell model on Wednesday stroke Thursday. So I'm going to take you guys on a lower price to explain more about the previous week delivery, and also tell you guys what are the areas which I've been looking out for in price and how price has reacted off of those areas. So one of the things that has been my greatest drawdown recently, because I promised myself to do these videos till the end of this year and not to miss any. But recently I've missed almost, because I'm keeping counting of dates, I've missed almost 13 days and 2 weeks weekly. Although I still try to do the weekly videos, but the way I did it, I did not do it immediately the way I'm supposed to do it. Like this one, I'm already doing it on Monday, like on Monday after Monday closing price, which I'm supposed to do it before the Monday even open. All right, I'm supposed to do it during the weekend, because that will also, give my viewers the opportunity to go into the chat and do it by themselves. So due to some of these factors, if I'm going to be honest with you, I'm struggling with some issues of internet, and also I don't have data, like critically have some issues with data connection and all that. And aside that, I my consistency, or my, let me say, the pressure in me is going lower, but I'm trying to wake it up. All right, and this is just the fourth month of the year, and from next month and I'm writing my exam inside this month, inshallah. I'm praying so. Okay, let me take us back to my own life. So how it's been affecting my trading, but not really the major factors, because there are things what we all know that no matter how it is, if you want to do something, you will still do it. So I know I'm a student of this Confluence State University of Science and Technology, and recently in Kogi State, Nigeria, and recently we encounter an issue where our student has been abducted by unknown gunmen. But which this event occurred on Thursday last week, and today we got a good news, a positive news, that some of our students has been rescued, and this whole thing has jeopardized the process of my education. All right, I'm supposed to write exam today now, but we did not write exam because of that issue. The school went on indefinite week holidays, in order to for the government to find our student, which was abducted by the abductors. So, and maybe in a school. lower seat because where I could know that when I'm at home, there's so many things I had to do. Okay, right? Because if I'm at home, I will have the zeal without any academic stuff. But also fighting my way out to try to make sure that even if I'm in school, I should and I will do this because if like I just had to make it, right? Just why I mean I just had to make it because I had to get to where I'm supposed to be because I don't like my current state. I'm not I'm trading with high precision, all right? Like you if you following me up for all this while, you know that yeah, I know what I'm doing with the price, with price action, and I know what I'm doing with my trade. But that still does not guarantee that I am so blessed right now because I don't have the enough capital to trade. I don't have much capital to trade. Um, with the little capital I have, I'm just trying to find my way out to gain more capitals, and that's the process I'm in. But I believe when I am fortunate and when the time is right, when I have my time and I have the enough capital, I can do a whole lot of things from trading. I think that would be the breaker for me, especially after graduation. Then I have my 24 hours to look at to study. So currently, what I'm trying to do is I want to make sure I study enough, right? If you know what I mean by enough, I study. I want to be able to study enough of this market so that at the end of my years in school, I can potentially say is that yes, I have not much knowledge of price. So, and I want to encourage my viewers. I think one of the things you all need to do is to relate your life with trading. If you are able to relate the things going in your life with trading, you'll be able to find some of the problem that hinders your success. Because there are things that hinder my success, which I need to reevaluate. And if I work on that, I think it will lead, to create more successful path for me too. So we all need that in our own in life. And again, you should stay motivated. All right, stay motivated, stay consistency, and have your focus. Study this market. There is a whole lot of things you can study. Know your PDRAs, know your things. So currently my school is on strike, and if I have enough data, I want to start putting out videos on PDRAs, right? Teaching you guys each and every PDRA, what is on order block, telling you about that video will be based on only order block. That I'll have a video based that will be based on only breaker block, only fair value gap, only liquidity sweep, but that is either buy stop or sell stop. Then only um uh what is that called? Proportion block, right? Because an order block is different from proportion block. But a proportion block is still an order block that is following an order block. So all these PDRs, and then I'm going to teach you guys liquidity. So if I have if I have subscription enough data, I'm going to start creating those content. Even without the data, I'm going to start writing them up, start to create what a PDF files for each of these things, so that at the end of the day I can show you guys. Um, just my utmost things is to tell you guys to just stay motivated, still stay close to your chat, and also pray that the Almighty God makes this a sole source of income for you, and do not overzealous, and don't try to be Instagram or Twitter trader. So just stay in your lane, try to study on your own without interfering with anyone. If I usually tell you guys that if you have 2 hours every day, and you dedicate that to study, you will definitely get through what you want. So that is it. And let's, for example, we have nothing on this chart, and you come and you meet this chart clean like this. What you should be first and foremost, you should be able to identify your weekly range. And how do you identify that? You have one buy side liquidity here and sell side liquidity here. This high created this low. And since this 2 point has been created, we haven't swept any of them. We go the price rally higher to the mid to this area and wrangle lower again, higher, wrangle lower and higher. Now if you look at this, we have a shift in market structure here, and we have the only down up close candle here is this candle, which is a bearish order block. We see how price react off of the opening price. And also, if you look at this area too, we have a shift in market structure, which otherwise is also referred to as break in market structure break. And we have this. So we are looking for price to go to this area because this area in of it itself is a liquidity sweep. We swept liquidity, and now we are coming lower. So before we characterize that or look into that vividly, you will want to again bring your focus to the current trading range. Now this is the weekly range, and this is a current trading range. I don't know if you if you uh if you are familiar with the terms. There is what is called current trading range and a time frame range. Right now on this weekly time frame, this is the weekly trading range, which is the last what swing high and swing low closest to the trading area. So we have this swing low here and this swing high, right? Which is this swing low and this created by this previous week. Also, we have this one, so which is this swing high and this swing high and this swing low. So we want to now look at this swing high and this swing low, and we call sell side and buy side. And since we already see from price that this is a bearish order block, then we want to we now bring in what uh in these peculiar times that we called our Fibonacci retracement tool. So this is how you make use of Fibonacci retracement tool. You don't apply it to the overall range in price, rather you apply it to your current during dealing range. Okay, I think I will call it a current weekly during dealing range. Now when we apply this to this current weekly dealing range, we see that price is above the 50%. Now, when price is above 50% here, this is the 50%. Now, price is above the 50% of the week, which means that we are in premium price. And whenever we are in premium price, what does that signify? That signifies that we are in a higher probability area to sell short. And we are also above the 61% region. And close but not above the 78% region. So if there is any manipulation that is going to occur this week, that manipulation might take us to this 78% region before price begins to scale lower. So I am going to leave this Fibonacci in price and I'll take it off when we go to the lower time frame. All right, so I'm going to leave this off for now. So now having all these basics terms in our chart, that also brings the idea that we are in an area where we now look for a sell in price. Now if you take that out of the face, I don't want to take this from the chat, but there's something I wanted to explain, but I will leave that for next time. or I will still explain that after I've taken this from the chart. So let's go to DXY and talk about DXY as well. I did not have any written words down like I usually do, as you know, because I am trying to, you know, teach you guys. Like I'm trying to give you explanation that is even way out of the price, like the price call out I usually refer to. So on the XY, we see that this is our what overall dealing range. All right, sorry, this is the overall dealing range, which is this buy side and this sell side liquidity. Now, and the current weekly dealing range is this low and this high, swing high. And now the on the DXY, which is the dollar index, we have our 61% region here and 81% region at the bullish order block opening price. So what there is a smart money divergence between the dollar index and the euro currently, which there's two things involved. It's either that will lead the XY to price lower into the 78% region before moving. And if that will be the case, that means that the euro will have to price higher before coming lower. That is towards the 78% region, like I've shown in the euro, towards this area. All right, this is what I'm saying. That if dollar will have to do that, then the euro will have to come towards the 78% region as well, which will take this swing short-term swing high. So let's go back to our DXY. Why I'm doing this, because you all know that we make use of DXY as our indicators in price. So now what I'm looking for overall is this buy side liquidity. I'm looking for higher time frame price delivery on DXY. So also the week which is the first week of which is the first week of May, is also an internal insider day or insider bar candle. That is, the week delivered did not take out either the sell side liquidity or a buy side liquidity. It did not take either a high or a low, and the price delivery is within a specified range, which is tradable on a daily time frame, but you need to be very knowledgeable to deal with that price. So the price delivery has been at a constant price. And if you look at that, you can deduce that if we have this previous week low taken, then we can expect price to go higher, or we might not take this previous week and price will continue to go higher. And that is also ideal too. And we have relatively equal lows on a daily time frame here in price. So before I talk about the weekly range, I want to just tell you guys my what I'm looking for this week is I'm looking for the highest expansion of this week to go higher. That is, I'm looking for this week to end up a bullish candle, which is a green candle, just like I have said for this week that just ended, that I want to see it's a green candle, and it's also like I have said, but we didn't take what any buy side on a week or on a weekly time perspective, but on a lower time frame, there is a series of what buy side and sell side liquidity that was taken. So, but this week we'll either take this buy side, sorry, this sell side liquidity, which is the low of this week, and take out this one as well. So we have these two areas consecutively in price to, you know, that we can totally look into in price, and not taking our attention out of it totally. We have to also dig in price and figure this out on a lower time frame. So I hope this weekly explanation deals with you well. Since euro has already swept the low or the high, inversely the high of last week, that might disqualify the dollar to take out this low and will continue to go higher, uh, irrespective of price, and as well as going for what we expecting going forward in price. So now I am going to go on a daily time frame. Yes, I'm going to still create a video, but my laptop is low now. But I'm promising to create a video for you guys, which will explain my my views on price on the daily time frame. All right. So we have seen that on a lower time on a daily time frame, we have taken series of what sell side liquidity, but we didn't take out this. And also, there is no need for us to continue digging to for price to continue to dig in, because this whole price delivery has already done its own. And if you watch my previous video, what did I say? I talk about this as a bearish order block, but it will not be effective. It will not be very effective to take us below this low. So you see, when price get to it on Thursday, what happened? We price react off of that area and deliver lower, which is the major reason why Thursday candle end up being bearish and Friday end up what, retracing back into the range. And now Monday has taken what, the Friday and what, Tuesday low, but did not take the Monday low. So if this is the low of this week for this for DXY, that means, which is for the dollar, if this Monday candle will be the low, then that will implies that price might want to seek for buy side, which is the first internal range buy side liquidity is this, and the obvious one which we are looking for is this this what am I going to say it? This equal highs buy side liquidity on the XY, equal, relatively equal, and that is very very strong to me. And price will want to seek that area, and also why we can look for price to go to that area confidently without having shaking, without our mind shaking about the price. So let me say something. If I could not be able to do the Monday video because of the battery situation, so on the daily time frame, we've seen that euro, which we've seen that the XY has already delivered, taking into has already delivered above the weekly, and we open again, we are trading higher right now. If we open tomorrow morning and we are above the opening price, and also on the New York is above the opening price, and the London is above, the Nigerian opening price is the price is trading above Nigerian opening price and the New York opening price, that will make it a higher probability areas to want to find a signature in price to go lower. And also, if you look at this 78% region, it is slightly or a dottedly inside this order block, because this is an area of interest. You see, this particular daily candle is a very good candle to to want for price to want to seek for, because it is the one that is that price accumulate. You see, this is an accumulation candle, a sweep on liquidity, and what, a reversal candle, a continuation in price candle. So which is very 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 good. if you know about your CRT, which is your candle um range theory, your candle range theory, you should understand this. So these are things I can actually teach you guys, which is candle range theory and all that. There is so many things you can learn from price, but it is not a one day thing, and you need to be specific, or you need to know who you are learning from. If I'm not a person you can learn from, you can move. I didn't Nobody says you must learn from this person. If you find out that I'm not the kind of person you can learn from, you can also move to another person that you know you understand, his way of teaching, and you learn from them. So your progress is not tied to anybody. So the weekly profile, which is the weekly profile for previous week that just ended, I want to demarcate these two areas from Monday to Friday. Sorry, one, two, three, four, five. Okay, so this is the weekly range: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So which of the day formed the high of the week? Monday formed the high of the week for last week, and Thursday for the which is the week that just ended, and Thursday formed the low of that week. Monday formed the high and Thursday formed the low. So that is, Monday was able to form the high and Thursday formed the, and if you see it, price was in a specific range. So, and that makes this whole thing. Let me take this off. I just demarcated that. I just use it to demarcate it, so you you can see the area I am looking out for. And if you have seen all that, and we see that price is respecting, on a daily time frame, price is respecting this bearish order block. And also this is a breaker block, because we have a swing high, a low, a higher high before we go lower. This is a breaker block having a fair value gap. So this fair value gap also, so there are so many PDRA around this area, and which might be the reason why price will not even want to trigger this area, will not want to come to this area. But for purpose sake, that's why you need to know how you want to engage with price. If you come on it every day, and you have marked out this your areas or your time, and for if you're in Nigeria, the trading time has changed from 7 o'clock to 8 now. It's no longer 7 o'clock a.m. It's now 8 o'clock. Like since January, it has been in 7 o'clock, but now it has changed to 8 o'clock. So if you think, let me just show you something. If you don't understand what I'm saying, let me just show you something. 8 o'clock in the morning for Nigeria is 2 o'clock a.m. in London, sorry. So I wanted to show you something, and what I'm trying to explain here is the fact that I am explaining this to explain. I'm showing you guys this to explain what I mean by there's a change in time now. So look at what I'm saying. The manipulation occur at 2 o'clock a.m. All right, the manipulation occur in this candle, which is the candle that also will create the low of the day. And what happened? The 2 p.m. The 2 p.m. Nigeria, which is, I'm looking for the afternoon session. The morning session in Nigeria here, which is the New York midnight session, is 8 o'clock, and the afternoon session in Nigeria, which is the New London 1 a.m. session, which is 2 p.m. It was 1 p.m. before. Now it's 2 p.m. in Nigerian local time, which is the 8 o'clock a.m. New York local time. So let's look for 8 o'clock. Now look at 8 o'clock candle here. What does it do? It creates what is sweep in liquidity in price, a sweep in price, and markets did what? Range lower. So likewise, same thing is about to occur here. And you see, if you look from this perspective, you know that this Monday price delivery is a sweep on these relatively equal highs. You can see how this is smooth. I don't know, let me bring it more closer. If you look at this, uh, sorry, if you look at this, these things in price, this area in price, you see that this high, 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 look how smooth they are, and that is what the the market rally to take on Monday, so that Tuesday and Wednesday can deliver lower. And for reference sake, if you are looking for areas of interest tomorrow, we have a slightly inversion fair value gap here on the hourly time frame. So whatever accumulation that occur during this before tomorrow morning, so we can also come back and look for this area as a potential area to engage. All right, when price get to this area, we want to see a momentum in change in price towards a lower price. So if this is effective, that means the Monday will also be the high of this week, right? So I hope this explain a whole lot. All right, so some of you will ask, how do I know all this and all that? But it's just, I think with time, you're going to understand. This is how you backtest, okay? Just like I have the market one on Monday, which is today price, Monday price, which is today, Monday 13th, 2024, May 20th, 2024. I demarcate that day and I explain the low, the high, when which time frame was a liquidity sweep and all that. That is how you're going to do on your own side too. All right, just go back. If you want to back test, go back, pick it Monday to Friday, pick one week, Monday to Friday, study them from the hourly, 4 hourly time frame, and the 15 minute. You're going to see that at a specific time in price, there are specific things that happen, even without trying to know everything ICT taught. If you know in your mind that every candle, every daily candle has a high, an open, and a close, sorry, a high, open, a high, low, open, and a close. These four things, there is no how they are going to change it. So just know if the market is going to be bearish or is it going to be bullish. As long as you can identify this, then you can come up with a reasonable solution. So because of time and because of the battery system, I want to be able to post this video before this battery run out. We call this the end of this video, of this content. I would have loved to teach more, but because of my battery condition and there's no light here, so I want to say thank you for watching. And please, if you find this insightful, please do me a favor, help me copy this link and share with your friends and family that likes trading. Don't share it with somebody that doesn't have interest in trading, or you can just share it on your status if you on WhatsApp or any of your social media, so that I can, get across. That is the only way you can help me. I'm not asking for money from you, just the way you can help me, and I will really really appreciate that. So thank you so much. Do subscribe to my channel first and foremost, and like this video, make your comments, whatever is the case, let me know, and I'm here to cater for you. Thank you, and God bless you. See you tomorrow.